Good morning, everyone, and welcome. We are at Cross Creek Plantation here in Seneca, South Carolina, and this morning we are getting ready for the Seneca Police Department's annual K-9 Officer fundraiser for Rogue's outing, and we're live this morning. We've got a little bit of fun coming up here very shortly for everyone. Want to let everybody get on the broadcast here, and we'll get the chief over here in just a few moments. Of course, it's Jazzy Jeff Bright. Glad to be here with you here on a Thursday. Beautiful out here at Cross Creek. And, of course, this is an annual event. Last year was the first time that the Seneca Police Department started this, and it's a fundraiser to help out for the K-9 officer, which is Officer Rogue. So here in just a few moments, we're going to have Casey Bowling going to be joining us here on our broadcast here. Coming up a little bit later on here in our program at around, I believe, 11:30, you folks want to tune in and watch because there's going to be a little bit of fun. We're actually going to get to see Officer Rogue in action. This year, it is Mayor Pro-Tem Ronnie O'Kelly is going to be dressed up in the suit, and he's going to be taking the bite, so to speak. Last year it was Administrator Scott Mulder, and it's a great time. A lot of folks are out here this morning getting ready for a lot of good stuff, and it's all, again, a fundraiser to benefit Officer Rogue, the K-9 officer for the city of Seneca. So hopefully here in just a few moments we'll have Chief join us over here. So about 11:30 here, that will be coming up. We'll show you the demonstration of Officer Rogue. We've got a lot of folks out here that are practicing or warming up. Matter of fact, we'll just little camera here as we're live from Cross Creek here this morning for Officer K-9 Officer Rogue this morning. As we said earlier, the wind not a factor this year as it compared to last year. It's actually nice out here. Probably temperatures in the upper 60s, low 70s, clearing skies, turning blue. And, of course, in the practice putt, there's Ricky Lacey over there getting warmed up. But, again, this is a annual fundraiser for Officer Rogue. So we're just waiting for Casey to come over here and join us, being interviewed this morning by our local paper here, the Journal. Norm is taking care of a little interview this morning. Again, coming up here at 11:30 around about, join us because we're going to get to see Officer Rogue in action. This year will be Mayor Pro-Tem Ronnie O'Kelly, and that'll be coming up here at about 11:30 here this morning. And then coming up at 12 noon, the Shotgun Start will begin here at Cross Creek. It's, of course, a fundraiser golf outing for Officer Rogue. Had opportunity to see him. If you were watching on Tuesday, you had the opportunity to see Officer Rogue. He was a part of the Seneca Business Development Support Center get-together, the Off the Clock event. He came over and visited with us. Some other notables are playing golf today, of course. City Administrator Scott Mulder. Ronnie O'Kelly, of course, is going to be Mayor Pro-Tem. He's the one that's going to be having the most fun in his live demonstration. Now, I did talk to Officer Joe, who is the handler for Officer K-9 Rogue, and I did volunteer myself. Let's see if we can get Casey over here real quick. Working on that here as we're live. Seneca SC Events, your home for everything taking place. Coming up tonight, we have Jazz on the Alley. Don't forget, downtown Seneca starts at 7 p.m. this evening. All the information of who and what and where is online on Seneca SC Events on Facebook. And also, too, we have a new website, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that coming up in just a few moments. Mr. Sheriff, Mr. James Singleton is here. So we're waiting for Casey. He has stepped out of the way. And again, 12 o'clock Shotgun starts here. It's a fundraiser for Officer Rogue, the K-9 officer for the city of Seneca. This will be the second annual. Last year was the first annual, and this will be the second one. I want to thank everybody joining us online here Thursday morning here at 11:05. And I see Casey. He is on his way over here. And we'll talk to Casey just as soon as he makes his way over here to our microphone and to our camera. Gorgeous day here at Cross Creek this morning. Gorgeous day. So we're anxiously awaiting Casey's walking over here to the microphone right now. I was just going to let you there's bigger people on the other line there. Hey, good morning and welcome. It's Police Chief Casey Boland here from the Seneca Police Department. And Chief, you got to tell us what's happening today.
We've got a big event today. This is something we look forward to every year. This is our biggest event of the year for the police department. This is Rogues Outing. This is our golf tournament, our annual golf tournament out at Cross Creek Plantation to support our K-9 unit, which is very special to my heart and yours as well, I know. But we want to support Rogue, but we want to support our new K-9 too. I want to go ahead and announce.
Really? All
yes,
right.
sir. First here on Jazzy Jeff. So we have officially ordered our new K-9. So hopefully we'll have her or him trained up and ready to go by midsummer. So we're excited for that. I can't tell you exactly what kind of dog it is. I'm going to keep a few secrets from you, Jeff.
Okay, that's fine.
But I will go ahead and officially announce that we have ordered, because of our generous donations, our wonderful partners in our community who love the police department, that love the service that we're doing in the community. We've been able to add an officer to Seneca PD. And that's very exciting, but it humbles my heart as well because it just shows the generosity and the support that sometimes we don't hear about with police officers. This shows us that people do care about us and love us. And I'm very excited and proud of the way our police officers are handling themselves and serving their community. Yes. You've personally seen it, and they are doing a wonderful job. And this right here just shows the support of the community for those officers, and I'm excited.
It's the businesses that come in and also sponsor and help have an event like this, because it does cost a lot of money to keep up a K-9 dog such as Rogue, with all of the, taking him to the vet, make sure with food, supplies, and stuff like that. And it's a great opportunity for the businesses because they give back to this event. I mean, no question, this being the second year, I guarantee there's more than it was the first year. Absolutely.
We've got more golfers this year, so that's exciting. We're right at it, somewhere around 110 golfers, which is amazing. We've had I had one golfer call, say, listen, I hurt my knee, but I still want to support you. Can I come help? And he's actually over here helping out with the registration booth. Awesome. And I'm very excited about those type of people that just really want to come out and support us. But, a new K-9, it's going to run us about $15,000. So that's why we were like, well, let's start a golf tournament. It's one. I love to play golf. Yeah. And Mr. Mulder loves to play golf.
Play golf. Play golf. Yeah.
Right. So we're like, let's put on a golf tournament and see what we can do. And it's exceeded our expectations. So we're real excited. So this is going to supplement our whole entire K-9 unit all year long: vet bills, food, toys, extra training, and the new K-9 as well.
All right, now let's talk about 11:30. It's about the time we're going to have the certain Mayor Pro-Tem that we have talked about, who called me this morning and says, is this going to be videoed? It's live and archived, as Riley Johnson and I put that together. Okay. And that's happening at 11:30, an actual live demonstration.
That's right, 11:30, Mayor Pro-Tem Ronnie O'Kelly. I was talking to Riley Johnson, who's our events coordinator. I said, who could we get to do the K-9 demonstration? Because I don't know who could top Scott Mulder last year. It was amazing. And Riley's first answer was Mayor Pro-Tem. So we called him, and he jumped on board as soon as I asked him, and I greatly appreciate his support. It's going to be interesting. I know he's nervous. He has nothing to worry about. You've seen Rogue in action. Yes. Rogue is phenomenal. So he has nothing to worry about on that end.
Well, since we got two coming next year, we'll have Officer Rogue and the new one. I have an idea. The Donnie and Jazzy get together. We'll put Donnie and I in the outfit, and we'll let Officer Rogue and the new one chase us.
Listen, I have a feeling that we would not have a problem finding a sponsor for that event.
Absolutely. There's 100,000 people right now that would sponsor that just to see me go down.
That's right. So with Ronnie doing it, I've had a ton of people call and support in that event as well, and I'm excited for his support. It's going to be interesting, but it's a crowd pleaser. Everybody loves it. So we're excited.
All right, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much. And 11:30, we'll be back here for the event of the century.
That's right. Exactly.
Thanks, Casey. Appreciate it. All right, there's Casey Boland joining us here now. For the folks online watching, we are going to be coming back here at 11:30, so don't go anywhere. You'll get re-notified when we go back live here starting at 11:30 on Facebook, social media at Seneca SC Events. Again, we are at Rogues Outing. Also, as just a reminder, tonight, we have Jazz on the Alley in downtown Seneca. That begins at 7 o'clock. So I'm going to step out of the camera frame. We'll come back here very shortly, and you'll get notified when we go back live. And about 11:30 thereafter, we will have Ronnie O'Kelly, Mayor Pro-Tem for the city of Seneca, as Officer Rogue takes down Mayor Pro-Tem. I'm Jazzy Jeff Bright. Thanks for joining us here today on Seneca SC Events. And welcome back to Cross Creek. Good morning to everyone on Seneca SC Events. I'm joined up now with Kevin.
Kevin D. Hey,
D.
Jazzy Jeff.
How's things happening in your neck of the woods?
Well, over at Ramcat Alley, they're pretty good. I was able to get out of the newsroom today and actually come down here and see this great event.
This is your first time attending?
No, this is the second one.
You
I
were
was
here last year
for the first for the inaugural. Yes, I was here to see Scott Mulder put on the bite suit and get tackled twice by K9 Rogue.
And that's live and archived.
Yes, it is.
And today is going to be live and archived. I'm excited about this. Again, matter of fact, I'll tell you what, let's take our camera and let's do a little tilt zoom over here. And let's look over here in the corners. We can see that Mr. Ronnie O'Kelly is getting himself adorned in the suit. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. You see that there?
Hey, how are you? Right there.
What's up? It's good to see you as always.
Absolutely. Appreciate
Appreciate all your hard work. You think this isn't Chick-fil-A, I don't think. Again, if you're watching, we're getting ready for Mayor Pro-Tem Ronnie O'Kelly is going this year to be dressed up in the suit. Officer Rogue will be doing the demonstrations. Officer Joe over there taking care of it now. And we have quite a few people online getting ready for this.
Yeah, you got a lot of people here, too.
Yes, we do. It is packed. Matter of fact, there's more here this year, Kevin, there was last year. Absolutely. And you heard Chief Boland was talking about they now are going to add another. We have another new dog that's going to be added.
That's right. Yeah, I was talking to him, getting a soundbite for my newscast for later, and he's talking about they have ordered the second canine for Seneca Police. So that's exciting. They should be getting that new dog sometime around June or July, I believe he said.
Mm-hmm, that's correct. Well, right behind the column now is Mayor Ronnie O'Kelly. So we're going to turn the camera back around because if you're picturing it on in the old days, we used to say your car radio from left to right.
Yeah.
That's how we used to talk when we were calling football games. If you were doing play-by-play, you would say on your radio, look at your radio and call left to right. But it's kind of hard when you're holding a mobile device. It goes up and down.
Absolutely.
We see Scott Mulder is here. Miss Debbie's here.
And I am sharing this Seneca
Okay, great.
post on 94.1 The Lakes Facebook page now, too. I'm going to do that right now. And you can go to Seneca SC Events. You can go to 94.1 The Lake. And thanks again, Jeff, for being out here and covering this event online for folks in Seneca that couldn't make it today. But you do a great job with the city and all the video production, especially with the drone footage, man. That's really cool. Next year, we got to bring a drone out.
Well, we have some drone stuff coming up here in the next few weeks that we're going to be doing in the evening, that we're going to be taking some nighttime shots of Schaefer Complex.
Oh, nice.
Because we've never had that before. So when all of the stuff gets done around Schaefer Complex with all the ball fields that they're doing, I had talked to Scott Mulder last night, the city administrator, that we thought that would be a good idea to get an aerial shot at night with that. So, all right, Officer Rogue is going to be joining us here. Kevin's here with us. Appreciate joining us tonight. It's not tonight. It's actually still morning.
Maybe tonight if they're watching the video later.
Well, it could be. Anywhere, where are they at? Debbie's here. We had our picture taken. That's very important.
Yeah.
Ronnie O'Kelly is playing in the event today. Excuse me. Riley Johnson is playing.
Has a four-man team with Nick from the City Museums,
And Bradley Anderson,
and another guy, Ronnie Massey, I believe. Thinks his name.
Everywhere I see Scott, I see food.
Well, that's a running theme with Scott and me.
Tell me about the food. Is it good? You like it? I know. See, he needed that.
Right there.
I tell you. Well, here comes Officer Rogue out now.
I got to pet her at that after-hours event.
I did too.
See, I've never petted a canine, but that was fun. If you haven't been to the Seneca Business Development Support Center after-hours event, I highly recommend it.
Yep. It's called Off the Clock. All right, my friends.
There's Chief Boland.
And there's Rogue right there.
There she is, in all her glory.
Rogue is sitting down, getting instructions from Officer Joe.
In Dutch.
Rogue is a beautiful dog. Beautiful, beautiful dog.
Sweet dog.
All right, get ready.
Suspect back behind the wall. This is the Seneca Police Department with a canine. Come out or you will get bit. You better stop right there. I'll send the dog.
Ooh! I heard that.
That's good. Ah, That's good girl. That's good girl. Suspect stand still. Aus. Boost. Ready? Yeah. That's good. That's good. 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 Aus. Sit.
I got to learn German.
All right.